Why am I still a rideshare driver? I started driving in December of 2015. It's now December of 2022. That's 7 years. And during that time, I've worked full-time. I'm now working part-time, mostly weekends. And for 2 years, because of the pandemic, I didn't work at all. So what is it that I love so much about driving? Okay, it's not the money. In this video, I'm going to share with you eight reasons why I love driving so much and why I still drive. And hopefully in watching this video, it might kindle some feelings you have about being a driver and remind you about really kind of how great it is. You might appreciate being a driver even more. And stick around at the end of the video. I'm going to share with you the #1 reason that I still drive. And if it weren't for that one feature, I probably wouldn't be driving anymore. Hey everybody, it is Jay Crater with the RideShare Guy, drinking a little coffee at 11 in the morning, the day before Christmas. So it is Christmas Eve, okay? And what I'm going to be providing for you is kind of a sepia-toned memories, appreciation for being a rideshare driver. And we're going to jump right in here with #1. #1, starting up my car, hearing those sounds, and then driving and getting gas and putting gas in the car. It's like a tradition. I do it before every single ride. And I actually recorded myself doing it this morning. So let's take a look at that. All right, good morning. It's 4 o'clock. See if that shows up. And I'm about to start the car. I love the sound it makes. Here we go. All right, first stop is let's go get some gas. All right, here we are. Driving up to my local Arco. Where I get gas every morning when I drive. Let's see. There's the Arco sign. I always go to this stall right here. Let's see, and you can see the prices there. So I'm going to be paying $385.9 for unleaded with a card. #2, getting a nice hot cup of coffee. Or in my case, I usually get a cold brew. But I just love being in my car, especially now in the winter and it's kind of warm, and I can go to Starbucks and get a coffee and put it in my mug and drink it and kind of nurse it over the next 6 hours as I drive around picking people up. It's a powerful part of my ritual as a driver, and I really love it. #3, taking people to the airport. See, I drive in the morning, so I get a lot of people going to the airport, and they're always like excited. There's an excitement about going to the airport and getting into an airplane and flying someplace. And the conversations are just great. They're excited. They want to talk about where they're going. Of course, I've traveled quite a bit, so I always love to hear about people's journey. And that's an important part of my rideshare experience. #4, eating on the road. Eating on the road. It just is something for the last, since I was 30, so like 30 years, I've been on the road either as a salesperson, going, from city to city, selling whatever I was selling, and as a rideshare driver in my car a lot. And stopping at a restaurant, getting some food, maybe bringing it back to a hotel room, or eating in the car, or eating in the restaurant. It's a great experience. I just love having someone prepare food for me. Lately, Jersey Mike's has been my go-to. I read an article about how they were the fastest growing sandwich shop in America, so I tried them out, and I've probably been there 10 times in the last 2 months. Really good sandwiches. So love eating on the road. #5, at the end of the day, having that spent, tired feeling. A lot of jobs I've had, were a lot of mental, but they didn't incorporate any kind of physical. And being a rideshare driver definitely is work. Your body is staying in a position and you're moving, you're getting out of the car, you're helping with luggage. and I find myself pleasantly exhausted at the end of the day after a good long shift. And I really love that feeling. Number 6, cashing out. It's pretty great that we have a job where every day we finish, we can just put that money directly into our bank account. It's immediate gratification in a world, or in my world, where I don't get a lot of immediate gratification for the things I do. It's nice to have something to know I can go out, earn a couple $100, see it in my bank account, done. All right, it's a very clean transaction. Number 7, those special moments of wonder and awe. And for me, it usually comes in the form of a sunrise and a sunset. I definitely see more sunrises because I drive in the morning, and we just get some beautiful, in California, sunrises. I love that feeling of going from, the morning when it's dark and a little bit of light, and then full-blown sunshine, and I put on my Maui gyms, and I'm good, and it just feels good. And occasionally you see a sunset that just takes your breath away. Even at this stage in my life, I'm still blown away by the beautiful sunsets, the kind of nature that we can see as rideshare drivers. And finally, the number one reason that I still am a driver is those special moments we have with our passengers, connecting with another human being. There's something about being in a metal box, an intimate space with somebody you've never met before, that kind of opens you up to share things, personal things that you're not afraid to share because you probably won't ever see each other again. And I thought about what to share about before I started this video. And I recall a couple who was in my age demographic, and we started talking about concerts. And they were sharing about, some bands from the 70s, and I was sharing about seeing Led Zeppelin in 1977 at the Oakland Coliseum, and seeing Fleetwood Mac when Rumors came out, and Peter Frampton Comes Alive, and just having all these amazing feelings of remembering those, and they were sharing their feelings, and it was just a really wonderful trip, again, to the airport. And those moments just come alive, and they really fill me up with energy, and it's a beautiful thing that we get to experience people in this way, in this kind of intimate environment every single day, And I think if you are open to it happening, it'll happen more as you're a driver. So that's my number one reason that I still drive. I just love that human person-to-person connection that we can achieve just talking, listening, and sharing heart to heart. So what are the key takeaways? I love driving. I'm a rideshare driver, and I'm really grateful this came into my life 7 years ago. Over those 7 years, I've done a lot of work with Harry at the RideShare Guy, made a lot of videos, written a lot of articles. So it's just been a beautiful chapter. And even though it's not the primary thing that I do anymore, it is something that I look forward to on the weekends. And I'm sure as long as I can do it, I will do it. I can't really do it when I travel. So it's only when I'm here in America that I get to do some driving. But it's just been great. Every aspect of it has been absolutely great. So this is Jay Crater. I want to say thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet to this YouTube channel, we bring out great content several times a week. You want to become a better driver who can make more money, subscribe, all right? Y'all go have a great holiday season. If you watch this in January, have a great 2023. Take care and be safe out there. Bye for now.